Well, my name's Martin Haddow. I'm born in Paisley but grew up in Johnstone. My acting background, I went to Pace. Firstly, I joined youth theatre in Pace in Paisley when I was 14. I've never really looked back since. And then I went to college in Ayr for 2 years, drama college. Then I went to Reed Care in Paisley for my final year. And then I went to University of Western Scotland. So that for 2 years, so that's kind of my studying. But in terms of actual work, I've worked on Tiger, the River City. I worked in Germany for 2 years, performing for kids, like teaching English, like through theatre. I did that TV pilot, The Cruise, as well. And at the minute, I'm doing Merchant of Venice, which is going down to London next week.
How did you first get involved with Reservoir Dogs?
Well, basically, Colin sent me an email and he says, I want to do this homage to Tarantino. It's sort of okay, I'm listening. You know, I love Tarantino, love his work, love all his stuff, it's fantastic. Not everyone's cup of tea, but like I really enjoy it. He's like, I want to do a sort of Scottish tribute to Reservoir Dogs, and I'd like you to play Mr. Brown, who in the film, that's Tarantino's character. And he's like, you'll have the speech about, you know, Madonna and like a virgin and stuff. I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Just let me know where and when, and I'll sort it out, and I'll be there. I'd love to do it, because I'm a huge fan of his work, huge fan of the film, and that was enough for me. So it's quite simple. Colin just sent me the email, and yeah, I said yes. Simple.
And what was your initial reaction after hearing about the film, what it was going to involve? Did you find it funny, or did you find it?
Yeah, I think definitely when I got the script sent through as well, I thought it was funny, you know, with the dialogue being completely changed, you know, like to like proper, like, you know, almost like East End, you know, Glaswegian and like Glaswegian gangsters. And then he said, well, we're going to do that famous walk scene at the Barras. I thought, yeah, we need to get this started. It just sounds great, and thankfully it's you know, it's been taken really well received. The language is quite colourful as well. Something obviously you've seen it yourself. I mean, there's a few sweary words in there, but like Scottish sort of words that with a Scottish audience will watch that, they'll like it, and even outside the Scottish audience, when they see it, they'll still be, I think, intrigued enough, you know, to say, oh, so is that how you guys really talk up here, you know, in that city. That, yeah, sort of idea.
How do you think people from America who've seen the original would react to the film?
I don't know. Well, I'd certainly hope, and from what I've heard, like they'd like it. You know, as I said, maybe a few people will sort of find it hard to understand on first hand. But watching it, I know, you know, another few times, I'm sure they'll get it, and I'm sure the Americans love, you know, the Scots, like, they love it, so it's definitely a good market to play on. And I think such a sort of cult film, I don't think they'd be too prissy about it, like, oh, that's our baby, like, you know, our director and our kind of American sort of film that you've kind of, I don't know, what's the word, not ruined, but, you know, sort of put your Scottish hands on it or whatever, do you know what I mean? But I think they'll love it because, you know, because of the change and because of the change in the dialogue, and like they love everything, sort of all things Scottish, so I think it'll work really well. I don't think I don't know.